Hey guys, welcome back to the network, and today, another good guest. Dr. Annette, you may have seen her on the episode a couple times, but she's coming back again. And I got some more questions because she's a very interesting entrepreneur. I'll see you soon.
Catch my ball, confusion's everywhere. You keep me from falling, you keep me from dying.
We always got interesting guests that come up to the show, that come rock with us, right? And it's always interesting when we got new guests coming on, and she's not new. Dr. Annette actually has been up here already, and I've been loving the energy she's been bringing, and I can't wait to ask her some more questions today on the show, because today is Dr. Annette Day again, and she's been dropping these continuous books, this good content that I want you guys to pay attention to. Pay attention to the content. Pay attention to what's going on. Dr. Annette, welcome back to the network. Can you please introduce yourself on the show? Over to you. Let's talk.
Hey, I'm here. Hey, Stack. Hey, everybody. Dr. Annette, publishing pusher in the house. It's good to be back on the network. And it's all about getting your voice out.
I love
Making
that.
It plain. I'm here for it.
Come on, Dr. Annette, let's go. So many people say they want to write but never start. What's the first practical step to someone can take today to begin their writing journey? Over to you.
I think I would first say start where you are. That's the first thing. Start where you are. Start with what you have. You know, there's no such thing as a perfect time to get started because we would never get started if it was. I like to say, get your phone out, start writing notes in your phone, different thoughts that you have, and just start building that content, notebook, blank document, write a single paragraph, a question here, a statement there, whatever comes to mind, write it. You never know at what point you'll be able to pull it and put it together with something else. And one of the things, Zechariah 4:10 in the Bible says, do not despise those small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin. So we don't some people, I got to do this. No, just get started. If you have a little bit and keep adding a little bit, before you know it, you will have a lot of content that you'll be able to work through.
Exactly, and that's what you're going to be working on YouTube. I can't wait to see, what you do over there and for them to follow you over there too, Annette. So I got another question for you. What do you think stops most people from writing the book that's inside them? What do you think stops people from writing the book inside them? Over you.
I would say fear. We're unsure. You have a thought, I don't know if I can say this because, somebody might say something about it. And I just say, learn how to be true to yourself. If it's what is in you to get out, then pull it out. One thing I have found out, no matter what you write, everybody's not going to like it. That's just the reality of it. So you have to find that contentment in what you are doing and trust that, you're willing to take the time and really think about what you're writing, pray over what you're writing, and be true to your own voice.
Being true to your own voice. I love that, Dr. Annette. Thank you for answering that. Now, how important is setting a writing routine? And what does your personal writing routine look like day to day? Over to you.
I think for most people, some type of routine is important. Now, what that routine looks like is going to be different for each person. I'm actually an early bird morning person, so if I wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning, that's a prime time for me to get to writing. I can accomplish so much in that window between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning. But if you ask me to write something at 6 in the evening, you can forget it. I'm brain fried because my activity of my brain is earlier in the day. So I would say really finding a time that fits best for you. And it doesn't have to be a lot of time. It's about consistency, quality of time over quantity of time.
I love that, Dr. Annette. Thank you for answering that question. Let's get into our next one. What are some tools, rituals, or habits that help you stay consistent in your writing today?
You know, a calendar is imperative. Having an agenda, a milestone chart, something that you have laid out, your goals, what the short-term goals, your long-term goals, your short-term goals. What do you plan to do this week? What do you plan to do this month? What do you plan to do within 6 months? And just keep working through that. I keep a to-do list. I have a long list of things on it. I keep moving and adjusting things on it. There are still some things on it that I haven't gotten to yet, but they're not my priority. There are things that I want to do. So prioritizing. We have so many things that we need to do and want to do. If we don't prioritize it, we're going to be haphazard because we're going to be jumping all over the place.
Ooh-wee. Thank you for that, Dr. Annette. Let's get into our next question. How can writers push past procrastination, self-doubt, and just the worry about being so perfect when it shows up?
So one of my friends used to say, done is better than perfect. What does it mean? When we're in this process, we're never going to get it 100%. We're going to get a 99 and a 99 and 999 or something like that. But, you know, we want to do our best. Surely we do. But we have to know at some point we have to stop. At some point we have to step back from our work. And I don't want to say procrastination is like knowing you need to do it and you keep putting it off. But I want to say just know that everything you're doing, you are striving for perfection. We're not perfect beings. What we do, we are striving to do our best. And we have to be real careful because procrastination and perfectionism can really be fear in disguise. So we have to learn how to find the keys to replace fear with purpose. What's my purpose for writing? What's my purpose for doing this? What's my purpose for getting this out? So reminding yourself that sometimes, that all the time, someone is waiting for the message that you have. If we delay it, it means it's not going to get to them anytime soon. And one of the things that I know most people are going to do, when you first start writing your drafts, they're going to be messy. They're drafts. They're supposed to be messy. But you will get better each time you go through that draft. We'll get closer to that perfection. We'll get closer to having excellence in what we're doing. But it is a process that we have to go through.
Ooh, I love that. Thank you, Dr. Annette. I got some more questions for Dr. Annette on the network. Where do your best ideas usually come from? And how do you capture them before they disappear? Let's get into that, Dr. Annette.
The mind can be a terrible thing to waste. And everything starts in the mind. All of our thoughts start in the mind. And my phone, I don't sleep with my phone in my room, but I do have beside the head of my bed a little notepad and a pen there so that if I get a thought and I need to get up and write it down, I will. But during the day, as I get thoughts, then I just speak them into my phone or type them into my phone, into my notes, into my audio on my phone, my recorder on my phone. It's a little thing. It's a little thing.
Thank you for that, Dr. Annette. Now, do you believe inspiration is something that comes randomly, or do you think it could be cultivated through discipline and faith? Over to you.
I think inspiration can be both spontaneous and cultivated. I believe that God can drop an idea into your heart unexpectedly, but I also believe that discipline creates the space for us to be able to hear Him speak to us clearly. So when we write consistently, what we do is we train our mind and spirit to stay steady. So it's like a gardener tending a garden. You water it, you wait, and suddenly, what happens? The bloom comes. But if you hadn't planted it, if you hadn't watered it, and if you had not had patience through the process, it would have not come forward. So inspiration grows where consistency lives.
Ooh, I got Dr. Annette. She's heating these questions up, y'all. She's not new to this. She's true to this. Now, how do you balance creativity with structure when you're organizing chapters or planning a book? Over to you.
I think creativity flows best when given direction. So I see structure as the container that holds the inspiration. I often start freely, just writing what comes to mind. And then I organize my thoughts into an outline or a framework. I pray, I know my purpose, and I plan. My plan is to keep what I'm doing aligned. And my word is intentional. I'm intentional about putting this together. See, the structure doesn't restrict creativity. It actually refines it so that the message reaches others clearly. And it helps us to do things also decently in order.
Come on, Dr. Annette. Now, my last question for you, Dr. Annette, is what's the difference between writing from passion and writing with purpose? And how do you merge the two? Over to you.
Writing with passion and writing with purpose. Well, passion is that burning desire in us. Oh, I feel good about this particular thing. But just because you have a passion for something doesn't mean it's your purpose. And our purpose is understanding who we are, what we are called to be and called to do, and then aligning that purpose with the passion. So we should have an excitement, a joy, a movement about everything that we are doing, but we have to understand our purpose so that passion can build it. The passion is going to elevate our purpose when we understand our purpose.
Come on, Dr. Annette. Now, I got one more hot one for you, Dr. Annette. One more. Now, when you hit writer's block, what's your process to get unstuck and reignite your flow? Over to you.
Oh, my gosh. People talk about this writer's block. Yes. And our writer's block is just saying, at this particular moment, I can't think of nothing to go along with this. I say, go start working on something else. That's when you step away from what you're doing. Go start working on something else. Or take this one sentence from what you have and just meditate on that one sentence. Spend time on that one sentence. Build that one sentence into a paragraph and then come back and see if you can interject it and build on it.
Ooh.
So I don't live in writer's, but I tell you, I don't live in writer's block because I believe that I have purpose, and because I have purpose, even though I may not be doing as much in this moment as I would like to do, it just means maybe I need to shift where I sit. Maybe I need to shift who I'm engaged with at this time. Sometimes our position might make the difference in that block not being there.
Oh my God. Listen, Dr. Annette done heated it up today on the Network Podcast. Dr. Annette, we'll be seeing you soon in the future.
All right. I'll be back. Ooh. Thank you, Stack. Y'all take care and be blessed.
Be blessed. See you later, Dr. Annette. Thank you for coming out.
All right.